How does excess salt harm the kidneys? Salt, or sodium chloride, is an essential component of our diet. It plays a fundamental role in fluid balance in the body, nerve impulse transmission, and muscle function. However, salt consumption should be moderated. The World Health Organization, WHO, recommends that adults consume less than 5 grams of salt per day, which is equivalent to a teaspoon. Unfortunately, many people consume much more salt than recommended. Modern diets, rich in processed foods and fast food, contain high levels of sodium. This excess can lead to serious health problems, especially for the kidneys, which are the main organs responsible for filtering the blood and eliminating excess sodium. In this video, we will explore how excessive salt consumption affects the kidneys. We will discuss how the kidneys work to filter sodium, the impact of excess sodium on blood pressure and kidney function, and the kidney diseases that can arise from this excessive consumption. Additionally, we will address preventive measures to keep the kidneys healthy, including a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. Impact of excess salt on the kidneys. 1. Overloading the kidneys. How the kidneys filter sodium. The kidneys are vital organs responsible for filtering waste and excess substances from the blood, maintaining electrolyte balance, and regulating blood pressure. Sodium is one of the main electrolytes that the kidneys need to manage. When we ingest salt, it dissolves into sodium and chloride ions, which enter the bloodstream. Nephrons, the functional units of the kidneys, filter the blood to remove excess sodium. This process involves the reabsorption of water to balance sodium levels, helping to keep blood pressure stable. When we consume too much salt, the kidneys have to work harder to filter the additional sodium, which can overload them and impair their function over time. Effects of excess sodium on kidney function. Excessive salt consumption forces the kidneys to retain more water to dilute the sodium in the blood, increasing the volume of blood that the kidneys need to filter. This overload can lead to premature wear and tear on the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter blood efficiently. Over time, this continuous pressure can cause permanent damage to the nephrons, resulting in decreased kidney function. Additionally, excess sodium can alter the balance of other essential electrolytes, such as potassium and calcium, making the kidneys work even more difficult and increasing the risk of developing kidney diseases. Excess salt also stimulates the production of hormones like aldosterone, which promotes sodium and water retention, and angiotensin, which can narrow blood vessels. Elevated levels of these hormones increase blood pressure and put additional strain on the kidneys, contributing to the development of hypertension and kidney problems. In summary, the kidneys play a crucial role in maintaining the body's sodium balance. However, excessive salt consumption can overload them, leading to a range of health problems, from nephron overload to elevated blood pressure and electrolyte imbalances. Over time, these changes can result in irreversible kidney damage and other health complications. 2. High blood pressure. Relationship between salt consumption and hypertension. Salt is a determining factor in blood pressure control. When we consume an excessive amount of salt, the sodium present in the salt causes water retention in the blood vessels. This occurs because the body tries to dilute the excess sodium in the blood, increasing the volume of circulating blood. This increase in blood volume raises the pressure within the vessels, resulting in hypertension or high blood pressure. Hypertension is one of the main risk factors for kidney disease. Studies have shown that a high-salt diet is directly associated with a significant increase in blood pressure. Populations with lower salt consumption generally have lower rates of hypertension and consequently fewer associated kidney problems. Consequences of high blood pressure on the kidneys. Elevated blood pressure puts additional strain on the blood vessels in the kidneys. Over time, this continuous pressure can damage the small blood vessels inside the kidneys, called glomeruli. The glomeruli are responsible for filtering waste from the blood, and damage to these structures can seriously compromise kidney function. Hypertension can also lead to arteriosclerosis, which is the hardening and narrowing of the arteries that supply blood to the kidneys. This process reduces blood flow to the kidneys, further compromising their ability to function correctly. Decreased blood flow can result in less efficient blood filtration, leading to the accumulation of waste and toxins in the body. Another consequence of elevated blood pressure is hypertensive nephropathy, a condition where the kidneys are directly damaged by hypertension. This condition can progress to chronic kidney disease, CKD, if not adequately controlled. CKD is characterized by a gradual and irreversible loss of kidney function over time. Moreover, high blood pressure can affect the kidney's ability to regulate the balance of electrolytes and fluids in the body. This can lead to a vicious cycle where impaired kidney function aggravates hypertension, creating a loop of progressive kidney health deterioration. In summary, excessive salt consumption is a critical factor in the development of hypertension, which in turn causes significant kidney damage. Uncontrolled hypertension can lead to glomerular damage, arteriosclerosis, hypertensive nephropathy, and eventually chronic kidney disease. Therefore, it is essential to control salt intake to maintain healthy blood pressure levels and protect long-term kidney function. 3. Dehydration and fluid retention. Mechanism of dehydration caused by salt. Excessive salt consumption can lead to dehydration, a state where the body loses more water than it takes in. Salt, when absorbed by the body, attracts water from the cells into the bloodstream to maintain osmotic balance. This movement of water out of the cells can cause cellular dehydration, where the cells lose water and shrink. When the body detects high levels of sodium in the blood, it tries to dilute it by retaining more water. This can cause a sensation of intense thirst, encouraging more fluid intake. However, in situations where fluid intake is insufficient to compensate for the loss, dehydration can set in. Effects of fluid retention on kidney function. Although fluid retention is an initial response of the body to excess sodium, it can have significant adverse effects on kidney function. Fluid retention increases blood volume, raising blood pressure. This additional pressure can damage the blood vessels in the kidneys, impairing their ability to filter blood effectively. Fluid retention can also lead to edema, a condition characterized by the accumulation of fluids in the body's tissues, causing swelling, especially in the extremities, such as legs, ankles, and hands. Edema can be uncomfortable and indicative of underlying kidney problems, as the kidneys are not efficiently excreting excess sodium and water. Impact on electrolyte balance. Excess salt not only affects sodium levels but can also destabilize the balance of other vital electrolytes, such as potassium and calcium. Potassium imbalance can lead to muscle and heart problems, while excessive calcium loss can weaken bones and increase the risk of osteoporosis. Contribution to kidney diseases. Chronic dehydration, caused by excessive salt consumption, can increase the risk of kidney stone formation. Kidney stones form when substances like calcium, oxalate, and uric acid concentrate in the urine and form crystals. Dehydration reduces urine volume, increasing the concentration of these substances and the risk of crystallization. Additionally, fluid retention and the associated increase in blood pressure can lead to nephropathy, a condition where the kidneys are damaged to the point that they cannot filter blood adequately. This condition can progress to renal failure, where the kidneys lose the ability to function completely, requiring dialysis or kidney transplantation. In summary, excessive salt consumption can cause cellular dehydration and fluid retention, both negatively impacting kidney function. Dehydration can lead to kidney stone formation, while fluid retention can increase blood pressure and cause direct kidney damage. Keeping salt consumption within recommended levels is essential to avoid these issues and protect long-term kidney health. Kidney diseases associated with excessive salt consumption. 1. Hypertensive nephropathy. Hypertensive nephropathy is kidney disease caused by chronic hypertension. Excessive salt consumption raises blood pressure, damaging the small blood vessels in the kidneys. This damage impairs the kidney's ability to filter blood, leading to loss of kidney function over time. Symptoms include protein in the urine, edema, and a decrease in kidney function, detectable through blood and urine tests. 2. Kidney stones. Kidney stones, or renal calculi, are formed when there is an excess of substances like calcium, oxalate, and uric acid in the urine, leading to crystal formation. Excessive salt consumption increases calcium excretion in the urine, raising the risk of stone formation. Symptoms include severe pain in the back or abdomen, blood in the urine, and nausea. Prevention includes reducing salt intake and maintaining adequate hydration. 3. Chronic kidney disease, CKD. Chronic kidney disease, CKD, is a condition where the kidneys gradually lose the ability to function correctly. Excessive salt consumption is a significant risk factor, as it can lead to hypertension and kidney overload, resulting in permanent nephron damage. CKD can progress silently, with symptoms including fatigue, swelling, and changes in urination frequency. Managing CKD involves reducing salt intake, controlling blood pressure, and regular monitoring of kidney function. These points provide a clear and concise view of kidney diseases associated with excessive salt consumption, highlighting the importance of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle in preventing these problems. Preventive measures. 1. Balanced diet. Maintaining a balanced diet is essential to avoid excessive salt consumption and protect kidney health. Here are some strategies. Reduce processed foods. Processed foods, such as fast food, canned soups, snacks, and frozen meals, generally contain high levels of sodium. Opting for fresh and natural foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean meats, can help decrease salt intake. Cook at home. Preparing meals at home allows for control over the amount of salt used. Using herbs and spices to season food can replace the need to add salt. Choose low-sodium products. When buying packaged foods, look for low-sodium versions, which can make a significant difference in daily salt intake. 2. Labeling and food awareness. Awareness of the amount of salt in foods is crucial for reducing sodium intake. Read labels. Checking food labels for sodium content is an important practice. Products that contain more than 20% of the recommended daily value of sodium per serving are considered high in sodium. Recognize hidden sources of sodium. Many foods that do not seem salty, such as bread, cereals, and cheeses, can contain significant amounts of sodium. Being aware of these sources can help make healthier food choices. Food education. Learning about the effects of sodium on health and identifying healthy alternatives can empower people to make better dietary choices. 3. Healthy lifestyle. Adopting a healthy lifestyle can complement a balanced diet and help maintain kidney health. Regular physical activity. Physical exercise helps control blood pressure and maintain a healthy weight. It is recommended to have at least 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week. Maintain a healthy weight. Excess weight can contribute to hypertension and kidney problems. Maintaining a healthy weight through diet and exercise can reduce these risks. Adequate hydration. Drinking plenty of water helps the kidneys function correctly and excrete excess sodium. It is recommended to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day, or more if necessary due to physical activities or climate conditions. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption can increase blood pressure and impair kidney function. Reducing or eliminating these habits can benefit overall health. These preventive measures are simple but effective and can be easily incorporated into daily life to reduce salt consumption and protect kidney health. A balanced diet, careful reading of food labels, and adopting a healthy lifestyle are essential steps in preventing kidney problems and promoting overall well-being. To protect kidney health and prevent these issues, it is crucial to adopt preventive measures, such as maintaining a balanced diet, reading food labels to control sodium intake, and adopting a healthy lifestyle with regular physical activity and adequate hydration. Kidney health is vital for overall well-being, and small changes in eating habits can have a significant impact on preventing kidney diseases. Reducing salt consumption and adopting conscious eating practices are simple but effective steps to keep kidneys healthy. Let us all commit to making healthier food choices and taking better care of our kidney health. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Protect your kidneys, maintain a balanced diet, and live a healthy and full life.